Hey guys, it's Leo Stargazer. I'm here today with our weekly sign-specific astrological readings. This is for the week of August 27th through September 2nd, 2023, and this reading is for Gemini. To start off, I want to go over the two main features of the week, astrologically speaking, that I see, and that is that Mars moves from Virgo into Libra at the beginning of the week. Not a fun place for Mars, but that's okay. Gotta go through these things sometimes. And then the other big thing is that there's a full moon in Pisces on the 30th. So, how is this going to affect you? Well, I wanted to do a tarot reading for you for these events specifically. And the reading I'm going to do is thinking, feeling, and doing. I want to see how you're going to be, what you're going to be thinking about, how you're going to be feeling about it, and then what you're going to be doing about it, kind of to just get a general idea of how the week is going to be for you. So let's get started. As I start my shuffle, I'm going to be thinking about the intention that I set for you, and I'd like you to do the same. And that intention is balancing pleasure and responsibility. I think with this full moon in Pisces, balancing pleasure and responsibility is going to be important. Not just because there's going to be a lot of emotion involved in this full moon, but also because Mars moves into Libra, and that's going to affect that part of your chart. So let's check it out. Let's see what we're going to be thinking, feeling, and doing about these events. Okay, so deep breath, center. And here we go. Okay, what are we thinking about this week? Queen of Pentacles. Another great start. Okay, how are we feeling this week? Three of Wands. Doing. What are you going to do this week? Queen of Cups. Okay, two queens. Beautiful. They're both upright, which is also really exciting. Also, we have a pretty good balance of the suits that I think are affecting this week the most. What we are missing, though, is swords, and that may be something new for you. So let's get started, though. In thinking, it's the Queen of Pentacles. Your thoughts are going to be balanced, in control, self-assured, and you are going to be trusting in yourself. If you don't feel that, if you feel the opposite of that ever this week, remind yourself that you are powerful, you are in control, and assert that as much as you can. Use the Queen of Pentacles as your guide. Look at her if you feel insecure or unsure of your thoughts this week. Because she's saying here, you've got that, you're in control. Trust yourself. That's going to be key. In feeling, I got the Three of Wands. So the way you're feeling is you're feeling maybe a little isolated. You're feeling that maybe in that power, you have to kind of stand back. Maybe in your power this week, you have to stand back, kind of watch how things are playing out. Maybe you're in a leadership role somewhere in your life or in your family or work, whatever it is, where you are going to need to take a step back. Do that. Even if it's just in your social groups, take a step back, look at everything, but do that from a leadership position. Because you have another power player in the doing position, the Queen of Cups. So while you're going to be thinking about self-trust no matter what, while you're going to be feeling this need to maybe be within your own self to make sure things are going okay, maybe dealing with your own feelings. But then the Queen of Cups is saying that what we're going to be doing is what our intention was. Balancing pleasure and responsibility. The Queen created something beautiful. She did that from a place of power and from a place of understanding the ebbs and flows of life. She understands how to be solid, but also allow herself to be flexible and almost emotional. but she's also creative. And she finds pleasure in that. But she's a queen, so she's responsible. So here we have two queens, middle card about a little bit of isolating feelings, and that's okay, because sometimes royals have to do that. But ultimately, these two queens also know how to balance. They know how to keep everything in balance. They know how to balance the best aspects of them to be complete people. You know all about that. You definitely know how to balance two different aspects of yourself. So I know you'll have no problems this week. Lean into these queens. Lean into self-trust. Lean into finding pleasure and creativity. And don't isolate yourself too much, but take a little bit of a step back when you feel the need to. But trust yourself above all. See you next time.